Okay, let's be real. When your child has a potty accident, it can be really frustrating. Say you're in the middle of something, you turn around, and suddenly, boom, there's pee all over the floor. Or worse, the couch. Or even worse, the car seat. It's really easy to feel flustered and want to say something like, "Why would you do that? You know you're supposed to use the potty now." Or, "Now you're all dirty, come on, we have to go change." Or if your little one has some tears starting to flow, you might be wanting to encourage them and say, "Oh, don't worry about it, sweetie, it's no big deal." But here's the thing. None of those responses are actually helping your child move forward with potty training. In fact, they can sometimes make things harder. Let's break this down. Shaming or scolding your child, saying things like, "Why would you do that? You know you're supposed to use the potty," can make kids feel embarrassed about accidents, which might lead to withholding behaviors and them just avoiding the potty altogether. Reacting with frustration, saying, "Ugh, now you're all dirty, we have to go change again," can create negative associations with bodily functions, making kids feel anxious about peeing or pooping, or even just feeling stress over upsetting you. Over reassuring, sometimes saying things like, "It's okay, baby, no big deal," can be our first instinct, especially if your child is upset by their accident, but this can actually backfire because it makes accidents seem too acceptable, like using the potty is optional rather than the new expectation. When you say, "It's okay," they could literally take it as it's okay to have accidents instead of using the potty. So what should you say? The key is to keep your reaction neutral, clear, and consistent. Here's how to reframe your response. First, remain neutral and restate what happened. "Oops, you were busy playing and you peed in your pants." This acknowledges what happened without blame or shame in a very matter-of-fact way. Then, remind them of the new expectation. Remember, pee only goes in the potty now. This gently reinforces the potty rule without scolding them. Next, you can offer them a solution. You can try again next time. This keeps things positive, upbeat, and forward-focused. Finally, state the consequence, and this is not to be confused with a punishment. "Let's pause our game. We need to go put dry clothes on." This teaches cause and effect. Accidents mean we stop what we're doing to clean up. It's not a punishment, just a natural result of what happened. So, altogether, it may sound something like this. "Oops, you peed in your pants. Remember, pee only goes in the potty now. You can try again next time. Let's pause our game so we can go get cleaned up." From there, just proceed with the cleanup process without any further talk or lecture about the accident. They've heard enough. If your child has accidents repeatedly without improvement, especially while they're playing or they're involved in another activity, and it just is not getting better, it's okay to drag out the cleanup process to make it feel inconvenient. And then when they do use the potty, be sure to point out how fast it was. "Look how fast that was. Now you can get right back to playing." To keep everyone's morale up, instead of giving lots of attention to the accidents, try to focus more on the successes and the progress. So try praising them when they stay dry so they understand that there's more responsibility to potty training than only using the potty. Keeping their clothes clean and dry is actually just as important too. Also, you should celebrate any pee or poop making it into the potty, even if it starts as an accident and they don't quite make it in time. Finally, just keep reinforcing the potty as a normal, routine, expected part of life. You'll hear me say this a lot. Potty training isn't about perfection, it's about progress. Because accidents are part of the learning process, and how you respond can make a huge difference in how quickly your child masters this new skill. So the next time an accident happens, give this approach a try and let me know how it goes. And if you found this helpful today, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop me a comment below with your potty training wins or any questions that you have. For more positive potty training tips, make sure you keep tuning into my videos. Happy pottying, and I'll see you next time.